Here's a little known history about the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu's father, whose birth name was Benzion Mileikowsky, later changed to Benzion Netanyahu, according to Wikipedia and several other sources out there. Benzion Netanyahu was an Israeli historian, professor, and politician. He was born on March 25th, 1910 in Warsaw, Poland, and passed away on April 30th, 2012 in Jerusalem, Israel.
Wait, hold up just a minute. I'm trying to make this make sense, this confusing, but I'm willing to learn the truth. So all this is for research and educational purposes only. But you said that Benjamin Netanyahu, father, had changed his biological German name to an Israeli name. Why? Was Benzion Mileikowsky fascinated with the Jewish religion after his research? And what about his other siblings? Did they change their German last names as well? I'm trying to learn.
Well, according to several researchers out there, Benzion Mileikowsky, he changed his last name to Netanyahu when he moved to Mandatory Palestine, now Israel, in the 1920s. The reasons behind this name change are not publicly known, at least from my research, but it is common for immigrants or individuals seeking to assimilate into a new culture to change their names, often to reflect their religious or cultural identity.
Oh my goodness, now I'm even more confused. You mean that if I want to be a part of a religion or an organization, all I have to do is change my last name? Now, if that's the case, then many people say that I look and sound like the one and only Steve Harvey. So can I change my last name to Harvey and receive all of Steve Harvey's inheritance, even though it sounds like a joke? But I want to know, especially when there were original Ethiopians, Jews that were already there on their native land.
In Ethiopia, I had thought that all the Jews had migrated to Israel, but then I found out that that's not exactly the case here in Gondar, a city in the northwestern region of the country.
Shalom.
Today, around 4,000 of them remain, who are known as Beta Israel in the world of Judaism. I woke up early this morning to take an adventure into a Jewish village, and I'm blown away by what I saw.
So what the hell he mean that he was shocked? Didn't they do any research that would have told them that Ethiopian Jews had exist and were on their native land? Now that I'm looking at it from a different view, it's not that really confusing, but what I call entitlement. But whether I say it or not, the truth is going to come out, especially when it's clear as day. But I'm going to shut up for now and listen to your stories. Hold up. I want you all to hear this small clip, how a young Jewish man went to Ethiopia, and let him tell you he was shocked. But my disclaimer is that this is for research and educational purposes only.
Shalom, Shana Tova, Matlimcha, Atayuda.
Just listen to this beautiful Ethiopian goddess, how she's speaking in her God-giving native tongue, and she's very influential in it. And most likely I would have as well if I wasn't stripped of my language.
This is Falashia village, a place in the Siamen Mountains where a few hundred Jews used to live for generations until they mostly left for Israel in the 1980s and 90s. Nowadays, it's still remarkably preserved as a Jewish town, despite there being no more Jews left.